Welcome back to Wednesday, everybody. Today we're going to continue looking at order of operations. And if you remember from yesterday, I introduced you to my Aunt Sally. And sometimes Aunt Sally yells at people on the phone. She rolls her eyes at people and even tries going after the neighbors sometimes. So my family, we get embarrassed sometimes and we say, "Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally." All right, so your turn. In the problem, 15 minus 8 minus 5 times 2, which steps should you solve first? So following the order of operations, which step should you solve first? Go ahead and drag that icon to the step that you solve first. If you remember in the order of operations, you always start with the parentheses. So the problem inside the parentheses is 8 minus 5, which is what you would solve first. So let's look at some examples using the order of operations, and I have it on the side for us to remember. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. So our problem is 13 divided by 6. It's not 13. It's 36 divided by 6 plus 10. So following the order of operations, I don't have parentheses or exponents. I don't have any multiplication, but I do have division. So I start with 36 divided by 6, which is 6. And then my last step is 6 plus 10. So my answer is 16. All right. Next, I have 8 times 2 minus 3 times 2. And if you notice, I have 2 sets of parentheses within my problem. So I always start from left to right, just like we read a book, from left to right. So I'm going to start with 8 times 2. Solve that. That gives me 16, and I bring down the rest of my problem. Because I still have more parentheses, I have to solve 3 times 2 next. So my problem ends up being 16 minus 6, which gives me 10. Next, I have 22 minus 6 plus 11. I don't have any parentheses, exponents, multiplication, or division. But because I work from left to right, I come across subtraction first. So I have to start with 22 minus 6, which gives me 15, bring down my plus 11, and 15 plus 11 gives me 26. Let's do another one. 9 plus 17 minus 2 divided by 3. 17 minus 2 is inside the parentheses, so I have to do that one first. And 17 minus 2 is 15, so now my problem reads 9 plus 15 divided by 3. And following the order of operations, I have to do division next. So that's 15 divided by 3, which is 5. So now I have 9 plus 5, and that's going to give me 14. 36 minus 12 times 2. I have 36 minus 12 in the parentheses, so that has to be done first. That gives me 24, and 24 times 2 is 48. So now it's your turn. You're going to solve the following problem, and you're going to enter your answer. So you're going to solve 5 plus 5 times 7 minus 2. Follow your order of operations. 5 plus 5 times 7 minus 2. And enter your answer down below. Your answer should be 68. 5 plus 5 is 10. 10 times 7 is 70. And 70 take away 2 is 68.